Да ебаная хуйня, блядь, пиздец. А, это все боссы это потом. Они здесь более, блядь, решили. Это пиздец какой-то, блядь. Это дура, блядь. Вот как это, блядь? И почему она меня нахуй блокирует? Это, блядь, ебанутая хуета какая-то, блядь. А иди нахуй, ёбаный в рот, заебала, блядь, тупорылая хуйня, я даже не мог, блядь, запрыгнуть, блядь, сюда. Что это за хуйня, блядь? Пиздец, говно какое-то ёбаное, блядь, он тут бегает как говно ебаное. Даже не может запрыгнуть, блядь. Это просто бред ёбаный, блядь. Ну это что это за хуйня, блядь? Ну что, блядь, за хуйня, блядь? Второй раз я не попадусь на эту залупу, блядь. Порывы. Тебя хуярить до конца, блядь. Дальше сколько? 83 косаря, блядь.
You know, there's something I've waited a century to be able to ask you. I know we're not allowed to know how history changed, but be honest with me. I remember that day, that moment, in fact, when you burst in on me and France trying to kill one another on Magmel Island. You came back through time to save my hide, didn't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I'll be damned. Look at you two and your hearts of gold. Thank you. I owe you big time.
Not another incursion.
You're telling me everyone in the Academy is dead?
Yes, on Lavinia's orders. She sacrificed most of them to produce a vessel for the resealing.
Is she out of her mind? Those were our classmates!
I'm sorry, Noah. There was no other recourse. I couldn't stop her. It's my fault. Her orders was the only viable solution. They could offer no alternative.
That's a memory. Attempts to reseal the resurgence produced an endless series of...
Lady Lavinia. Lady Lavinia,
That's a Voda House. It's directly descended from Idris, a lineage charged with the terrible task of maintaining the seal for... And what's more, they knew. They knew the seal would give out one, but they could never produce an heir fit for the title. Fit. And renewing that seal required them to produce a vessel. France and I were spared because the Voda still saw some use for us. But as for the others, snuffed from existence. All of it, the Academy, the resealing efforts, was Lavinia's plan.
She would go so far.
In her defense, I'm sure she was desperate. Doing nothing meant annihilation. Even so, the incident spurred Valentin and me to take our leave of Voda House. We tried to solve it alone. Valentin never said anything, but I'm convinced he was driven not to let anyone else be sacrificed. Sorry, that's more than enough reminiscing. Let's get a move on.